Bob favorite matchups. Usually when Malachi is struggling, he has to play a lot of weird characters like Luigi and such. And Snake is a weird character, but it's a character he has a lot of experience against. This is an East Coast match.
Yeah.
Mr. Watch&Learn versus
BaconPancakes.
So
yes.
they have not played, I believe, at all. If they have, it was at one of the PMSs or such. I will not, you don't quote me on that. But I will say this is definitely a BP favorite kind of set. He's just an excellent player overall. But Game & Watch is a character that makes Diddy explode.
Yeah.
If you make Diddy explode, you can do anything. This is the Marshall Junebug, where Marshall got his first start.
Yeah.
This is LZ and Junebug, where LZ was able to beat him during his prime.
So hopefully we can see some great consistent combos coming out from Mr. Watch&Learn, because I know BP being on the rise with top 8 at even bigger bulk. I talked to him because
broken controller.
Yeah.
So he's the wrong one. Yeah. Another.
We talked about it because we were housing, and he was basically just saying like, yeah, I feel pretty confident, but like I can't like sleep on anyone because a lot of people they're like, what's your first match for top 64? And he said, oh, it's Mr. Watch&Learn, and everyone was like, oh, you got that. Like, it's fine. And then he was like, I literally cannot sleep on anyone right now.
Absolutely not. He's got a target on his head.
Yeah.
And if there's a character that has made upsets before, if you watched any of Even Bigger Belt, 9 into Hug is a true combo on Peppers, unfortunately. That was definitely the Spencer special. And he's not afraid to show how cheeky of a bastard he can be when it comes to that sort of stuff.
Oh, yeah, looks like we're just getting these hand warmers. I don't know what Racine was looking for. Probably just that headset just so he can get the groove of things. Oh, yeah.
Okay. The voice of God has told us.
Yeah, that BaconPancakes actually a little worried about the lighting for this like setup situation. I don't know if it's like hurting him, reflecting off of his own glasses.
Probably reflecting off of his own glasses.
Yeah.
Knowing the pink light, yeah. I had a little bit of that, for sure.
Yeah.
But nothing intense. But yeah, definitely like if you notice it, then you're just like, oh, I could do without that.
Yeah.
I'd be nice without that.
Hopefully it doesn't bother BP too much, just because I know that I wouldn't say there's confidence issues that he has, but making sure that he's just really self-aware. I know him and Flip are joking. He was like, hey, can you give me none and you can get Mr. Watch&Learn? Because I would love to play Captain Falcon instead of Game & Watch.
Well, here we go. We're going to see if Spencer can make the upset happen, or if the young BaconPancakes can begin to fill the shoes of Junebug.
Yeah, most definitely. And it's great just realizing the options that he chooses for right when Mr. Watch&Learn is behind him. He chose to pick up the banana previously, opt for up smash just because of the large hitbox that it throws, just for continuations of combos.
Diddy's, there's two Diddy states, I feel like, when you're playing against him. A, Diddy with the banana, and B, Diddy without the banana.
Yeah.
And you really need to be aware of the separations. It's almost like separating ice climate, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Spencer ended up taking that first stock despite taking a lot of percent there.
Yeah, and it's immediate because the gameplay style is very quick. And I would have to say, even because a lot of players, like even with luck, still plays pretty much the same, banana or not.
Yes.
He's just going to use peanuts this time. But for BaconPancakes, it's a lot more stalled. It's a lot more patient than what we've been seeing. So Mr. Watch&Learn immediately taking back that stock, but very unsafe dash attack coming out. Hopefully we get something started. I like the...
That is very hard to punish, by the way. Game & Watch's up tilt has like an ISA frame of like 3.
Yeah.
It's like nothing, yeah. So being able to whip punish there is insane.
Yeah, and it's that shield drop nair too. It's that responsiveness and just being able to immediately enact and continue combos. One of the reasons why we saw him at top 8, even with a broken controller. Oh, the AGT down, banana slip, just so he can get the right positioning. So if there's any point punish right next to Diddy Kong, he's immediately going to slip on that banana and mess up.
Okay, airs at the bacon, gets the double jump out. Oh, but doesn't really convert. He got the double jump.
Wow.
So finishes.
Yeah, and that's very intuitive coming out from Mr. Watch&Learn. Just make sure that he gets that back air, knocks up, and then stalled, charged, forward smash. Hell yeah, hit him with the torch.
Very, very meaty, very active hitbox.
Oh, yeah.
That is the story of Mr. Active and Learn.
Oh, yeah, with that roll away, make sure he gets that center stage. Just trying to lift up with up tilt, but sadly in the poor direction. Power shield banana, but it's a third-party item, so it's still going to be able to slip on it.
Okay. BP getting it started. Oh, that was beautiful.
Wow.
This lethal. Yep, that's it. Wow, okay. BP with a, what looked like an even game.
Yeah.
All of a sudden just pulled away. Right?
Yeah.
We were just talking about how he had hit him with the forward smash on the ledge, and then the next thing we know, BP won.
Yeah, it's good because seeing that, make sure that he just plays super consistent, really like, I don't know, chug and churn is what I would like to say. Make sure that all of his, he's in the right pacing. He has that great macro play that you need for Diddy Kong for his spacing with those bananas, with peanuts, etc., etc., etc. Making sure that it kind of just like whittles down and chips Game & Watch.
Yeah, just slowly building that percent. One of the nice things about Game & Watch, unlike a lot of Diddy's struggle matchups, and this is one of his harder matchups, but one of the advantages in this is that he actually dies pretty early. Diddy not exactly having the best kill power, so having like forward smash kill at like 110 would be huge.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh yeah. And it's good. There was no form of approach that Mr. Watch&Learn wanted to take with that banana on the platform, just because he knew if he went for an aerial and tried to land, once again, it's just a big slip. There's a lot going for BaconPancakes.
Yeah. So they're just throwing in a lot of these hitboxes, trying to poke at the shield, but in reality, when you're crushing Diddy within his in shield with a banana, he controls the entire ground space. You do not contest that. You do not do things like, and that's a huge mistake he's making, and he's getting punished repeatedly by BP.
And I would have to say it kind of extends the threat zone that Diddy Kong has. If any form of wherever the banana is, if you were to slip, literally Diddy Kong can reach from a mid-sized distance or a mid-sized threat range and then immediately punish you for it. So you have to really take into consideration the expansiveness of the threat zone that Diddy Kong holds with his own banana. Oh, just holding it still. And this is actually completely different than what we see from some more patient Diddy Kongs, I would have to say.
Okay.
A lot of Diddy Kongs actually just stalling in shield, making sure that they're not grabbed. Any form of harassment that's reached immediately opts for like a banana throw afterwards. We're seeing some really active movement come out from BaconPancakes onto the ledge just to make sure that there's no form of like approach that Mr. Watch&Learn could really work off of.
Yeah. His banana play has been banana defense. He has been pushing himself, has been overextending, and I don't know. Spencer keeps swinging for the fences.
Yeah, but it's still really good for Mr. Watch&Learn because it looks like he is keeping up. It's just a lot. He's picking some really bad timings, especially with all of the moves that he is choosing. He'll go for like down smash and release it at the like wrong standpoint.
Okay, sends him off stage. This is really big. He needs this.
Yeah, with the rinse and repeat, but actually not drifting back, but with the end lag, realizing, yeah, I can get Dacus.
Not a lot of characters can get that.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised how quick that bounce will. Also, fun fact, that bounce dodge grabs.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, trying to limiting the space with Bacon. There's some pretty good decisiveness coming out from Mr. Watch&Learn. It just so happens that the execution afterwards isn't really the best.
Yeah,
like,
not closing out his stocks effectively.
Yeah. And it looks like, I kind of see the same thing with Pikmon as well. Like, that was great.
Yep.
The decision just to go and reversal with the banana, but actually kind of making me eat my own words.
Yeah, he really put that stock together. He almost died there.
Yeah.
So, you're not exactly. Okay, good trade.
Yeah. Did trade with the Bacon, but 101% is a lot to work off of, so.
Yeah, but Game & Watch only needs one hit. Oh, okay, but you're not going to get it. Spencer closes that one out, or BP closes that one out. We are in best of 5, by the way. I just remembered because I saw Spencer not get out of his share.
Yeah,
that was a big indicator.
All of top 64.
Oh,
so.
baby.
Ooh, this just in. It looks like No Gorilla actually 3-0ing Arsenal, sending them to losers.
Yeah, that was going to be a hard set for him.
Yeah. Ugh, that does not look good so far. Yeah. What else do we have going on?
Not the worst player.
Army is in. He 3-0'd Wonder. It looks like Volferix actually 3-0ing Mata SD.
Yeah. Volferix is really good. He's the guy. Pikachu I lost to, actually.
Yeah.
After playing
very tricky, actually coming close against Lunchables, but enough of that. Going back to BaconPancakes for Smash build, making sure that there is less familiarity with platforms. It looked like a lot of the time, even though Battlefield is such a great Game & Watch stage, BaconPancakes staying incredibly versatile with this movement.
Oh, beautiful punish on that mistake. Oh, but the banana hit doesn't, the peanut doesn't hit. That would have been huge.
Oh, yeah, trying to contest with the banana for more option coverage, but great on Mr. Watch&Learn just to cover it with the parachute. Regrab.
Nice. Okay, just another offstage situation. Oh, that was a little silly. He definitely had a lot of resources left. That Nair really cost him the positioning required to stay under Diddy.
Yeah, it's incredibly investment heavy. The amount of time that you have after choosing that Nair is few and far between, just because it has a lot of lag, and it comes out pretty darn slow.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
Wow, it killed him too. Oh.
And it's good. Working off of 33% actually isn't too far behind.
Not at all.
With like 3 more hits, definitely going to catch up.
Okay, yeah, there we go. That's the kind of banana pressure that Spencer has just been swinging on, and BP has been pretty much making his living off of the set.
Yeah. And it's just making sure, using that burst movement, it's incredibly misunderstood and very susceptible. You can just be able to use that toss out of shield just to immediately go forward and opt for down smash, up smash, just depending on the character you're playing against. Opting for down tilt rather than up smash or down smash.
Yeah, surprising decision there.
Went for it there, but the option coverage from Banana. Thank you, RNGesus.
He's out of here. Okay. Meaty.
Yeah.
Meaty. And real active.
Ooh.
And the second one comes out too.
And it's good. Watch and learn, taking a deep breath, realizing that, oh, hey, BaconPancakes, I have the lead now. So you have to respect, but
he's not swinging as much.
Yeah.
That's the big part. He was just getting whip punished over and over again. Game & Watch is a character that can wait. He doesn't have to rush. There's nothing that forces him to rush once he has a banana in his hand. You just gotta find a kind of finagle a way to get a separation or to get him to kind of throw it blatantly, right?
And I honestly would have to say it's due to Smashville as a stage. One of the big things is that we see him going for a lot of dash backs, and of course BaconPancakes have punished some with like the banana toss into like down smash, but it hasn't been too much. Just being able to work off of the horizontal incline stage.
He's his monkey flip. Oh, Spencer almost covered that actually, but that was the last piece of the edge guard. Didn't get it. And Fair's out of that combo. That's not a very common combo break.
Oh.
Good stuff. That was a nice little 3-piece to put that one together.
Yeah, I didn't think that. I know that back air is a combo tool, but I didn't think, especially with how BaconPancakes chose to like DI, and it looked like maybe some SDR in the first hit, making sure that he could get out as soon as possible, would just later on just work into his demise. And it's very good on Mr.Watch&Learn just to adjust, go for the Nair, and be like, hey, I know you're trying really hard, but you're dead.
Yeah. The big like kill zones that you need to avoid are like kind of that parachute as well as like forward airs, like that kind of area. Like those spacings are kind of the really scary ones that you have to DI away from. So sometimes when you SDI like that, I mean, he can just literally drop under you.
Yeah.
I kind of have a similar thing, where if you SDI his back air up, he actually gets follow-ups.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That can happen off of up throw back air. Yeah.
That's nutty.
Fun fact. So, when you're SDI, make sure you know what to avoid and not accidentally give him a bigger combo.
Yeah, and where to SDI. I know that especially with the amount of resources and all the Discord tech for like specific PM characters.
I know, you're all sitting there in your Discord,
Yeah.
and Aeon Taskbot is recreating 1P sets, and they're out there.
In the resources tab as well, like specifically, or if, like for the Snake Discord, like Yada specifically, while he was in the Discord, I mean, provided so much knowledge for like grenade tech and etc. So make sure if you're trying to learn, I mean, there's definitely
some really nerdy shit you can figure out on the internet.
They'll do the work for you.
Yeah. And then you ask the guy, like, what frame 19? Oh, I get it. It's kind of fast. Got it. Oh, frame 7? Oh, it's grab. Got it. Grab suit. Got it.
Oh, frame 2? That's a good jab. All right.
Oh, man. All right. BP racking the percent, but this is a map that while he loses that early kill power, he gains neutral, like in spades. Like being able to run away from Game & Watch and recreate those openings like that mean that maybe an extra punish or two will be found, so it kind of makes up for that disadvantage. That's kind of disadvantage you make if you choose a map like this.
Ooh, and we did see that B reverse peanut gun, making sure that with the cancel, just so that Mr.Watch&Learn wasn't able to shark, but still being able to punish that landing.
Great deck, Spencer.
Oh, yeah. Super consistent, 2 out of 2. I know that like it's a pretty difficult tech if you're not used to it, but I think it's one of the standards that you really have to meet, especially when playing Game & Watch.
Especially if you're like a melee player trying to learn it. Oh, man.
Oh, yeah.
I still can't tech it. It's been 3 years.
Come on, dude.
Fun fact.
Oh, yeah, making sure that he still catches the banana, adds some form of set play for the stage, making sure that Spencer really doesn't move too far from where he's supposed to go.
And, oh my goodness, BP ready to go with the jetpack, up, and away.
Yeah, and it looks like a lot of the landings that we've been seeing from Mr. Watch and Learn has been trying to go for sweet spots, but not just. He has to, like, force himself to use that double jump and BaconPancakes meeting that exact, like, decisive area.
Okay, banana. Oh, he didn't use the banana. I guess he kept it there in case of roll in, but I'm surprised he didn't pressure into it, like do a throw into a grab or attack 50-50.
Yeah, he tried to do it again.
Yeah,
That's cheeky.
Okay.
Racine is getting confident.
Boom. No, that's not going to kill.
Oh, yeah, even with the reverse spare, but it's still really good. Just racking up that damage. You get that center stage, but Watch and Learn definitely calling it out.
Him. Oh, my God. So, Game Watch is Burt way too high.
Yeah.
Did that to that.
But, I mean, he still tried to go for that option coverage with the banana, which is something that I really like. Installing just so Spencer doesn't hit the bacon. Watch and Learn, sadly, even with the charged up smash, not going to be enough. Probably should have opted for something like Nair.
Yeah. BP is, when Spencer found a little more mileage in that mid game, it was because he was finding a lot of these like bear setups and like kind of just attacking BP as he was running in, but BP's starting to notice that and avoid it.
Yeah.
And now he's gotta piece something together here.
Yeah.
That's the start.
I mean, it's great just to shark with that Nair, but still at 170-something%. I mean, that's a lot that BP is really managing with that stock. That up smash was so confident.
Yeah. He was like ready. He like went into it immediately.
Yeah, he was like, all right, baby, you want to hit? All right.
All right, double down.
Ooh, bucket break. I like the stall. Something that we don't see it from a lot of Game & Watches, making sure that they can like stall their landing momentum because there is that self-timing, especially with BaconPancakes realizing where he was trying to land previously.
Okay, the bacon actually colliding with the banana, but that should be the end.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Shoutouts to Racine. He's doing really well.
He's out people.
Yeah.
He's out people.